dignitaries here. We have with us Dr. N.C. Vadvaji, who is the Director General of Manav Rachna Educational Institutions. Sir, आपको लोग देख पाएं, आप जरा आए, बच्चों ने शायद ना देखा हो आपको. All of you, Dr. N.C. Vadvaji, who is the Director General, Manav Rachna Educational Institutions, और besides being Director General, इनकी एक बहुत लंबी जर्नी रही है सर की. As an IAS, Commissioner, Deputy Commissioner, everywhere he has been. So many changes he has brought. So no better person to talk about change than he. So we'll make him speak in the valedictory. So thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much. The other guest we have today with us is Mr. Vivek Rana. If you could show up, please. He's traveled very long to be with you, and he's working with WaterAid India. Sir, if you could speak 2 words here before you come on the mic later in the valedictory.
Hello everyone, good evening. जोश कम हो गया है तो जोर से बोलें गुड इवनिंग. Good. I am so happy to see you all with so much energy sitting here with for a cause. And I hope जब हम यहाँ से इस इवेंट को ख़त्म करके बाहर जाएंगे हम लोग डबल मोटिवेटेड होंगे. जैसे मैम ने बोला 700 into 100, I would say 700 into 1000 करेंगे उसको. Best of luck, guys.
Thank you so much, sir. And then we also have with us Samarth Khanna, come please, who has conducted a workshop on urban farming with the students. Right, so 2 minutes to him to talk about urban farming and what your experience has been.
So good evening everyone. I won't take much time of yours, and we did a workshop on the urban farming, and it was full of fun. It was hands-on, and I'm always excited and looking forward to what Manav Rachna is up to. And with the vision and under the guidance of people like Vadva sir, I'm sure that Manav Rachna imparts much more than just knowledge, and that is sanskar, what we have lost. So you're lucky to be here in Manav Rachna. That leaves no stone unturned to organize and acknowledge the role of environment and organize such huge programs. So kudos to Manav Rachna and of course the administration. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Samarth, for being here. Thank you so much. And then we have Dr. Livleen Carlo, who's the director from TERI with us. So just a brief introduction, 2 words, and then she'll come and speak to you. Come, please. Just an informal chat.
So nice to be here with you today. And when they asked, ma'am was asking how many of you have learned something, how many you will decide that you will make a change, count me also in that number. So very nice, very positive ambience. Thank you.
Thank you so much. And all of you sitting on this side, please ये ध्यान में रखें, आपके हाथों की आवाज़ मुझे ज़्यादा आनी चाहिए और ये वाली कम आनी चाहिए. ठीक है? इधर से भी और इधर से भी, दोनों तरफ से. So big hand again, and we have ma'am here, please come. Yeah, she's Miss Monica Babbar. She's conducted a workshop with students on home composting. All of you have heard of home composting? So मैम बताएंगे इनका एक्सपीरियंस कैसे रहा. और ये जो अभी डांस हो रहा था, मुझे लगता है उससे पहले एक और सॉन्ग आया. They were talking about microbes in soil and stuff, right? So Monica मैम का ही काम कर रहे थे वहाँ पे. So over to you, just informal.
Hello, good evening everybody. Please cheer up for yourself. You have been a great audience today. और आप जैसे यंग बच्चों के साथ काम करके बहुत अच्छा लगा मुझे आज. We have done a home composting workshop where we had a hands-on experience कि कंपोस्ट बनती कैसे है. मैं क्विकली 2 मिनट में आपको अपने घर को ज़ीरो वेस्ट में कन्वर्ट करना सिखाती हूँ. आप सुबह उठिए, ब्रश उठाइए, प्लास्टिक का मत उठाइए, बैम्बो का उठाइए. बैम्बो ब्रश आराम से अवेलेबल है, अमेजन पे सर्च करिए, उससे करिए. वो जो प्लास्टिक का एक ब्रश है, यू ऑल नो कि वो जो कंपोस्ट होने में कम से कम 20 से 100 साल लगाता है. सो स्टार्ट अर्ली मॉर्निंग विद अ बैम्बो ब्रश. जब आप टैप से मुंह धो रहे हो तो टैप बंद करते रहिए साथ साथ. ऐसा नहीं कि टैप चल रहा है और आप ब्रश कर रहे हैं, मुंह धो रहे हैं, पानी वेस्ट हो रहा है. तो सेकंड आपने क्या किया, टैप को आपने टाइमली क्लोज कर दिया। थर्ड थिंग आपने क्या किया, किचन में गए, कुछ भी खाया, घर में 2 बिन रखिए। शुड हैव 2 डस्टबिन्स एट होम, जिसमें वेट वेस्ट अलग डालेंगे आप और अपना जितना भी नॉन प्लास्टिक वेस्ट है वो अलग डालेंगे। सो वेट वेस्ट एंड ड्राई वेस्ट का सेग्रीगेशन करना बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है। सो यू हैव स्टार्टेड डूइंग व्हाट, सेग्रीगेशन। तो वेट वेस्ट से हम कंपोस्ट कैसे बनाएंगे, दैट वी विल शेयर लेटर। फाइनली बाजार जाइए तो कपड़े का थैला लेके जाइए, कैरी अ बैग विद यू, अ क्लोथ बैग विद यू, डोंट यूज प्लास्टिक बैग। और सबसे इंपॉर्टेंट थिंग जो है, आपको आपके एसीज, आपके फैंस, आपके लाइट्स बेकार में चल रहे होते हैं हर रूम में, राइट? जब जरूरत ना हो तो प्लीज स्विच इट ऑफ। सो ये छोटी छोटी हैबिट्स आप चेंज लाएंगे तो यू कैन कंट्रीब्यूट टू द अर्थ एट अ लार्जर लेवल। और सबसे इंपॉर्टेंट है कि मिनिमल लिविंग में रहिए। जितना ज़्यादा हम फास्ट फैशन में जा रहे हैं, वी आर वेस्टिंग द अर्थ, वी आर वेस्टिंग द रिसोर्सेज। सो सबसे जो बेसिक फंडा है, मिनिमलिस्टिक रहिए। जितना मिनिमलिस्टिक रहेंगे, अर्थ को हम सर्व करेंगे, अर्थ रिटर्न में हमें देगा। कोरोना में हमने देख लिया कि क्या हुआ हम लोगों के साथ। सो अर्थ तो हील कर जाएगी, मैनकाइंड हील नहीं कर पाएगी, एंड स्टिल देयर इज नो प्लैनेट बी टुडे। सो प्लीज सेव योर प्लैनेट। थैंक यू सो मच।
Just check with him. So Dr. Ash Pachauri has joined us online for this session also, for valedictory also he's there. So Swati will check if we can join and speak to us all. Swati, if you could put it in the chat. Is there? Right. So we heard him in the morning. Let's see if he can come online and speak and address to you. Dr. Ash, can you hear us? All the students here are waiting to hear you. We have a great day today. Since morning 9 o'clock they have been here, various activities as it was shared with you. It has been very, very enthusiastic participation from everyone. If you could unmute yourself and address them. You'll be able to see a crowd of 700 students sitting in front of you. If you could put on your video, please. Yes, yes, we can hear you.
I assume my audio is going through.
Oh. Swati, you need to unmute from here. Okay. Yes, yes, we can hear you.
Okay. Thank you. I assume my audio is going through. Excellent.
Swati, you need to unmute from here. Okay. Yes, yes, we can hear you.
Okay. Thank you. I assume my audio is going through. Thank you. Excellent.
Swati, you need to unmute from here. Okay. Yes, yes, we can hear you.
Okay. Thank you. I assume my audio is going through. Thank you. Excellent.
Swati, you need to unmute from here. Okay. Yes, yes, we can hear you.
Okay. Thank you. I assume my audio is going through. Thank you. Excellent.
Well, I think you need to give a big hand to him. This is a sound lag, I think. It's echoing, yeah.
Okay. I would like to first of all say I'm absolutely delighted to be here, but more importantly, I'm delighted that you are here, and I want to congratulate the amazing young people who've come from around the city, from all kinds of schools, and Manav Rachna across the board to be part of this very special day. And Ms. Sharma had just mentioned that the day has been extremely yeah, there's some voice coming through, so I thought somebody else was speaking. All right, okay. Well, I just wanted to say how delighted I am, and I want to congratulate all the amazing young people who are leading this initiative from across various schools and experiences. So first of all, I want to say a big congratulations to all of you. Well done, and let today not be a one-off. We don't want this event to be a one-off. The idea is that we come together and we continue on a path where we protect our planet. And most of all, I want to say this is very important to those who are in the room. I know that I'm only with you virtually, but to each one of you, this is so crucial because we have a very small window of opportunity in which we can make the change that's much needed to avoid the worst impacts of climate change. But there is hope, and you are the hope because you are leaders of today and of tomorrow. And also I want to say that, you know, it is the youth, it is the young people who have the most at stake as we face climate change, which is already here today. And climate change might only appear as extreme, intense, and frequent weather events, which is bad enough on its own. But the important thing to understand is that climate change has implications for every aspect of our lives. That includes the economy, it includes health, and we are still living through a pandemic. And so it has very severe implications on human health. And therefore, you know, in fact, if you think back on the period where we've experienced COVID during the initial lockdowns, the truth of the matter is that climate change in its worst impacts will way affect our lives in every dimension than COVID did even. So I just want to say that what we have faced with COVID is a small little piece of what is possible if we don't take action. But I want to focus once again on the element of hope. The hope is you. The important thing also to remember is that we do have an opportunity. The window of opportunity is open to take action to avoid the worst impacts of climate change. So I'm going to say that please, stay focused on your own actions. What can we do in our lives, in our homes, in our schools, with our amazing teachers whom we're so blessed to be here together with right now. Because together, if we think back, especially as we've just celebrated 75 years of India's independence, we think back on moments when the course of history has changed. It has been because there have been people who have been convinced that coming together, taking action will create the change. And that's how the course of history has changed. That's how movements have happened. And so I'm going to say that we have the window of opportunity. You are the hope. The coming together is hope. And our every action counts. So I want all of us to treat today as the first day of the rest of our lives and take action, make a difference. Our choices for what we buy, how we eat, how we commute, how we manage our waste, the decisions we make, all our values ultimately will add up to the important coming together and taking collective action to protect our planet, to protect every species we're so blessed to be together with. And the tragedy as things stand right now is that on a daily basis, we lose 150 to 200 species of flora and fauna permanently. And this has been only as a consequence of our actions, what we've done for our lack of love and respect for the many amazing dimensions of our planet, many different elements of our planet, that today and forever, I know together we will protect. And I also want to take this opportunity, first of all, to congratulate all the amazing young people. And I can see so many of you. You guys are incredible, really. Heartiest congratulations. I'm so proud of you. I want to congratulate you first. And, it is your love and your incredible passion to protect our planet that will get us there. And I just want to say at every step of the way, I will be with you. And you are precious members of the POP family, of the Manav Rachna family, and we are all one global family. And so the important thing is that we stay together and we do this together. So I want to say, I pledge my part that I will be with you every step of the way. And I also want to take this opportunity to convey my love and my respects to the amazing leaders from Manav Rachna who've made all this happen, today's proceedings, and of course, all that is going to proceed from here. So a big congratulations, Dr. Bhalla, Dr. Srivastava, Dr. Bhatt, Sayota-ji. I want to say, you've been at the helm of making everything happen. So thank you so much, Surabhi, Joshi-ji, and also Dr. Babita, Dr. Geeta Thakur, Miss Swati, Miss Tina, and all of the amazing teachers, leaders and principals from the schools, the performers, the incredible students that have been at the helm of making today happen. All faculty and students of Manav Rachna International School, and Mr. Nitish Sharma, definitely Mr. The O.P. Bhalla Foundation, Anando, who has been absolutely key to making this connection happen also. I have to thank you, and we have so much to look forward to. The IT team, Atul Kalra and team. I also want to thank the logistics team who brought everybody from all over the place together. So it's amazing. Everybody who's supported, this important event. Gauri Bhasin, Bhumika, Amrita Bahari, thank you all, and the entire POP movement from different parts of the world, many young leaders who've been part of making today happen, and not just today, but everything we have to look forward to going forward. So I'm going to now ask you a question. We are at POP India Talks, and so when I ask you a question, who talks, you need to tell me who's going to talk, okay? And I want you to speak together. So my question to you guys now, all the amazing young leaders of today, tomorrow, and every day as we go forward, because you're going to trailblaze, you're going to change the course of history. Who talks, guys? My question to you is, who talks? The lady right behind is Sangyota ji, the one with the glasses. Right behind, yeah.
Yeah. I'm there, Ash, yeah. So it has been fantastic since morning, and listening to you towards the end. It has been fantastic since morning, ever since we joined hands, Manav Rachna and POP as you call it. So there has been a lot of excitement everywhere, and all these children who have come from different schools, university, and our vice chancellors are sitting here, our director general sitting here, Mr. Vivek Rana from WaterAid sitting here, then people who conducted workshops with the students are all here. There were business challenge teams where children presented their ideas. There were inspiring stories where your students, volunteers also participated across the world. So it has been fantastic all through, and you can look at the energy of them. Since morning they are here, they're full charged, with the mission they're going to carry it forward. Yeah, so thank you so much for giving this opportunity to children, and I think we'll go for a longer association. And this message from here will spread to millions.
We have only just gotten started, Sangyota ji. We have so much to do. I just want to say how much love and respect I have for every one of you. And we are coming together here today. It's a very, very important coming together. And I thank you and Ananda once again for spearheading this moment. And, I just want to say it's so important as leaders of India. First of all, the world's vision is for India right now.
Could we hear?
India is surpass China's population in another matter of minutes, literally. We're going to become the most populous country in the world. But the amazing thing is that India is bursting at the seams with young energy. And you know what? I can see all of you in that room right now with love and passion. And I just want to say,
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Dr. Ash. So we are heading towards our valedictory now, where the trophies will be handed over to the students. So all of you give a big hand and say loudly, thank you, sir.
When I say India
Thank
talks,
you from all the principals from different schools here, all management, everybody together. Thank you so much, Ash, and you watch the ceremony now live. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Over to you, students, for the valedictory. And all of you, please now, we have had a great day. And now, what I said, your hands speak more and your mouth speak a little less. Thoda energy conservation kar lijiye abhi. This side also, we'll start with the valedictory. Big hand for the valedictory program. We are coming to the conclusion of today's one-day fest. Over to you, Surbhi. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. What an enriching day it has been. If at the end of the day you still continue to think that the environment is less important than the economy, try holding your breath while you count your money. Now, I would like to welcome you all to the valedictory session. I would like to request Sanyogita ma'am to formally welcome our guests for the valedictory session. Dr. Sanjay Srivastav, Vice Chancellor, MRIIRS.
So children, as I told you, we have two people with us, Dr. N.C. Vadwaji, Dr. Sanjay Srivastavji. I'll request Mamta ma'am to present green welcome to N.C. Vadwaji, a stole, a green plant, and a painting done by our students and teachers. Another green welcome for Dr. Sanjay Srivastav ji. There's a painting as well, Vadva sir. और ये सारी painting के जो symbols हैं, again nature elements are taken from here. And done by big hand for the visual arts teachers. All visual arts teachers from all schools have put in their efforts together to give and create such beautiful souvenirs. And stoles are also, sir, cotton stoles, courtesy Manav Rachna, Sector 14. Let's give a big hand to Manav Rachna, Sector 14. Dr. Sanjay Srivastav. I'll request Nindya ma'am and Suchitra ma'am to please move forward and welcome Mr. Vivek Rana. Pooja ma'am, please join. So this is something they have taken the time off their very busy schedules to be with you all. So it becomes every student's duty to welcome them wholeheartedly, right? I would also like to present a green welcome to Samarth Khanna here. Samarth Khanna here, who conducted a great workshop in urban farming with the students. Yeah. Green welcome for Mr. Karthik. Green welcome for Miss Loveleen Kalo from Terry, Director Terry. Dr. Loveleen Kalo, let's give a big hand. Painting as well and a stole as well for ma'am. Painting? Yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And a green welcome for Karthik. Karthik, your name is Karthik. I'm forgetting, you're missing your name somewhere. Pratik from Go Sharpener. Green welcome for him as well. He got Mr. Vivek Rana here, so thank you so much. Thank you so much. Parikshit, green welcome for Parikshit as well. You were there in the morning, no? Yeah, you had your painting and green plant. One plant forward. Yeah. Keep clapping, children. We'll be winding up in half an hour. Thank you so much, everyone. Over to you, Surbhi.
For the guests who have joined us later in the day, let me brief you a little about the happenings all through the day. Pop India Talks, an initiative of Manav Rachna and Pop Movement, is being hosted physically as well as virtually. Physically, we are gathering of 500 plus young thinking minds. We have an enlightening inaugural session in which eminent speakers who have been working in the space of climate change joined us physically and virtually, addressed various environmental issues and urged the need for climate action.
Thereafter, we broke for focused sessions which included inspiring stories by youth that is working for the cause of the environment. In We the Changemakers, the young speakers discoursed on various environmental issues affecting them as individuals. India's stand on these issues and tried to come up with solutions to the problem plaguing us all. Pathbreakers Business Challenge saw some unique and outstanding sustainable business ideas. Our youth also represented their thoughts on minimalistic living through visual and performing art presentations. Open mic sessions gave the audience an opportunity to express their thoughts as well. Hands-on workshops were conducted for creating home compost and urban farming, and students got an understanding on the need to save soil. The media and photography session helped the youth to create and share their ideas. The exhibit too has gone a long way in promoting thoughtful and sustainable living.
We have come to the last session of the day. But before we wrap up, there are a few reminders and promises and learnings that we still need to assimilate. While the problem at hand sometimes seems overwhelming, we can turn things around. But we move beyond climate talk to climate action. Next up is a Hindustani Tarana presentation. This dance is full of hope for a better, beautiful world and celebrates life.
Let's hear a huge round of applause for them.
What a mesmerizing performance that was.
Let's have a huge round of applause for them. Well, one thing that stood out in our presentations during the day was the importance of water. Rightfully so too, because water is unique to our planet, and without it, survival is difficult. Yet it is thoughtlessly wasted by some and desperately awaited by many. I invite Mr. Vivek Rana, Head, IFR and AMP, mass engagement, Water Aid, to throw some light on water conservation and us. Let's welcome him on stage with a huge round of applause.
Hello, good evening everyone. So it's a good evening from my end again. Okay. अब थोड़ा आप मेरे को भी सुन लें. So I won't take more than 5 minutes of yours. Great. So first of all, I would like to thank you all the students, all the faculty members and all the dignitaries who are present in this auditorium today for a cause. It's an honor to be in front of you and talk about a very important cause and a very important factor, which is water. Without water, it's very unimaginable to foresee the life form on this earth. So I prepared something to talk about, but seeing the open mic session, I thought I'll also improvise. So I'll try my best to improvise. So I want to first of all extend my gratitude to Manav Rachna International Schools and Protect Our Planet movement for taking this initiative, and also the Go Sharper team for organizing, coordinating and helping me out to come in front of you all. It is very important to engage the young minds and enlighten them, sensitize them, and act for a cause that is at the crux of our very existence. While I was sitting there, I was thinking about reading the speech that I have, prepared for you all. But then I started seeing myself in you. And I was thinking, what will I say to my younger self? What will I say to them so that I, few years back, I'll be more sensitized about the environmental causes, the climate change, water, sanitization, hygiene, saving soil, so many causes. So I'll talk about that more today. While we talk about water, we cannot see water in singularity. Conserving water does not only mean saving water or trying to make the best use of it. It's also to protect water. So when we talk about water conservation and the other issues related to water, it's very important to talk about the complete section which is called WASH. So WASH means water, sanitization and hygiene. And the climate action for them go hand in hand. Often the importance of water is overlooked until the severe circumstances surfaces and they come right knocking on our doors. Inadequate access to water, poor sanitization and hygiene leads to stressed and healthcare infrastructure, threat to life, and it also affects our economy. Yes, it affects our economy. I'll give you some examples, I'll give you some studies which will talk about how it is on a larger scale, even affecting our economy. While social impacts are difficult to quantify, some risks are often exacerbated and affecting the most vulnerable sections of the society, and especially women, children and people with disability. For example, poor pregnancy outcomes, maternal mortality, violence and psychological stress. None of us ever thought that these can be related to water, sanitization or hygiene. Have we? Have we ever thought about it? No, we haven't. But it does. It also poses a serious consequences on lack of access to clean water, sanitization among women and girls on their safety. Water is the water, air, soil, all these components are very necessary for our existence. And WaterAid along with McKinsey and company, which is by the name Vivid Economics as well, conducted a study to identify that universal access to water, toilets and hygiene can boost the global economy by trillions of money. So I'll try to share few excerpts from that study. Ensuring everyone everywhere has access to basic water, sanitization and hygiene, a water point within 15 minutes of walk, a household toilet and a soap water to wash your hands would bring returns 21 times than the investment that has been done on these resources. Ensuring everyone has a toilet where waste is safely managed will generate $86 billion per year, and in a greater productivity and reduced health cost, which is on top of it on addition to it. Increasing school and work attendance will be a byproduct of these services, and especially to the small girls. And it will help boost economy by $420 billion. So, youths are at the very helm of our initiatives at WaterAid. We have been doing several initiatives on ground by preparing Jal Bandhus, Jal Sakhis, Wash Warriors, who are doing sensitizing, working and ensuring the work that the community is doing, people and youngsters like you are doing, sustain for a longer period of time. And without taking much of a time, I'd like to thank every one of you for coming down here, taking part in this initiative, and also Mrs. Sanyogita Sharma ma'am for giving me this opportunity to talk to the young blood of our country. And the examples that I gave are few initiatives that have been taken before. And while I'll conclude, I'd like to encourage the students present here today to take initiatives in learning and skilling themselves and channelize your energies for the greater good of the country and its resources. And always remember, as a parting thought, imbibe this in yourself. The best way to predict your future is to create it by yourself. So take a step, take that initiative and be the change. Thank you everyone. Stay inspired.
What you do makes a difference, and you have to decide what kind of difference you want to make wherever you might be. Society and its perception of surrounding environment is what our next guest, Dr. Livleen Kalun, Senior Researcher and AMP, Associate Director, Environment Education, TERI, will throw some light on.
Thank you. Not a big speech, but a few important messages I want to leave with you. I have actually learnt a lot today, and I really want all of you to be happy about your learnings. So, you know, happiness is a very essential element of our humanity and our way of living. So, one key message for all of you is do away with anxiety, feel free, feel happy, and always feel that need to connect. Because if you catch today, there's a word that's been very beautifully spoken, that is family. What is a family? Family is a unit of connected individuals. And what does a family do to us? It waits, it aspires, it makes us grow. So this entire debate, discussion about environment is nothing more than a feeling of a family. If we have moved too much ahead, please pause. Wait for others to catch up with you. If we have some good solutions, we have some good meals on the table, wait, share with others. So once you get that into your system, that feeling of a family, the entire puzzle about this environment debates, the ethos, the society and all, they will all vanish. Another point that I want to leave with you is a main mantra of action and service. When we think of action, when we think of something that we want to do, always put yourself before others. I will do it. I have to do away with plastics. I will do away with plastics. So keep yourself ahead when you act. And when you serve, when there is a requirement, please put others before you. Pause, think before picking up an important product from the market, whether do you really need it. And I really want to share with you that our beautiful personality who's no longer with us, Dr. R.K. Pachauri, he always used to enthuse us by saying that, believe me, I never entered a mall in my life. So this feeling of consumerism, this buying, this keeping, stocking your rooms, increasing the number of cupboards, increasing the number of rooms, increasing the number of houses, is just a turnout of our consumeristic behavior. So do with litter, share, keep others before you. So all these things are going to make a lot of differences. You know, one more point, the last point that I want to share with you today is, if you have gone through the papers today, you would have seen Sir Ratan Tata. What has he done today? Can anybody tell me, please, that's a question to you. Can anybody share with us what has Sir Ratan Tata done today? Yes? Yes, he is the backbone. He has done so much for the society. He has actually made that word, intergenerational connect, a reality. You know, he has supported a startup that is now working with senior citizens, and you know the quote what he says, you do not know how difficult it is to be lonely. So when we are old, so that is why I said we are a family. Wait for others to catch up. So this intergenerational learning, this intergenerational bonding, this intergenerational environmental ethos is all that is going to make a difference. So be it startups, be it examples, be it a family, be it a college, be it a university, wait for others to catch up with you. And once we hold hands, move together, the entire world will be a beautiful place to live in. So thank you so much for this beautiful program, and we will definitely stay connected with you. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, for those enlightening words. The special edition of The Reporter, our quarterly magazine, is set to be launched. This issue is especially special because it is devoted to sustainable development and our take on it. May I invite Dr. Sanjay Srivastav, Vice Chancellor, MRIIRS, to come and do the honors. Let's welcome him on stage with a huge round of applause. As mentioned earlier, a developing country like India represents 17% of the world's population and yet is responsible for only 5% of global emissions. There must be something that we're doing right, the roots of which probably lie in our culture and heritage. I request Dr. Sanjay Srivastav, Vice Chancellor, MRIIRS, to throw some light on Indian heritage and values that support the environment.
Thank you so much for inviting us, and I am very happy that our Manav Rachna Educational Institution is an integral part of this journey of protect our planet. Esteemed Dr. N.C. Vadvaji, Sanyukta ma'am, our esteemed principals, vice principal, headmistresses, all the invited guests and children from different schools, a very warm welcome to you all from our foundation, from our institution. It's a big long day, and I know you have heard many of us, and perhaps much of the messages has loud and clear to you, and you know where and what you have to do to protect our own planet. If you go back to your memory lanes, on 15th of August, our Honorable Prime Minister talked about 5 important pledges. And the 5th one was, be a responsible citizen. And if you are a responsible citizen, for sure, you will take care of your own self, for your own family, of your own school, and of your own country. And at the end of the day, you are working for your own planet. Please accept our admiration and lots of appreciation and admiration. God bless you all. Thank you very much. I want the loudest.
May I request sir to stay here on the stage. May I also request our other guests to please join for memento and certificate distribution. Dr. N.C. Vadva sir, Mr. Vivek Rana, principals, Dr. Anandjit, we'd like to appreciate the effort and hard work put in by all. First, a huge round of applause for each one of you for being there throughout the day and making the day worthwhile with your effort and your contribution. There are a few that we would like to acknowledge. And may I invite students of Shiv Nadar, Noida, Avik Sappal and Mahir Gupta. If you are here, please wave. All right, come down. So they participated in the inspiring storytelling event, and we'd like to acknowledge their presence and the inspirational stories that they had to share. It's a small token of appreciation. Dr. Babita, please join ma'am. Dr. Loveleen. Next, I'd like to invite DAV 14 Faridabad, Hardik, Sarthak, Vishal and Manmeet, participants of our business challenge. Are we here? Anyone from DAV 14? They've left for the day, so Varsha ma'am, you can collect it later and give it to them. Next we have Harshit Agarwal from Lovely Rose Public School for his presence in home composting. Harshit and? Yes. Delhi Scholars Cup, Delhi Scholars Faridabad, are we here? They also seem to have left for the day, so we'll pass it on to them later. Moving on, this event would not have been possible without the support of the principals of Manav Rachna schools. We'd like to acknowledge their support. May I invite the principal, and the event would not have been possible without the support. So we start with MRIS Chambud. May I request Dr. Suchitra ma'am, teachers from MRIS Chambud. Teachers from MRIS Chambud, please come up. 10 students from MRIS Chambud. Quickly, 10 students from MRIS Chambud. 10, that's it. Just 10 students. Teachers, please. Teachers, hurry up. So we know and we understand that for the last 2-3 months we have been breathing #PopIndiaTalks. This day would not have been possible without the contribution and support of the entire team from the school. Next, we appreciate the efforts of MRIS 14, Faridabad. Teachers from MRIS 14, Shalini ma'am. Teachers, students, please join. 10 students, teachers. So there's an entire team that works behind tirelessly for days and months to put up a show, whatever the duration of the show might be. That will do, I think. Samiksh. MRIS 21C, may I request Seema ma'am, Nandini ma'am, teachers and 10 students only please. Teachers, please. 10 students only. Nandi ma'am, we've got. Come, Nandi ma'am, Manisha, Pooja ma'am. Teachers, please hurry up. The faster you can run, so maybe the next schools can smarten up. The faster you reach the spot, you've got the camera spot. I think coming up on the stage can be from my left, and the schools can get down from the right. Others can please settle down. You can get down from this side, from my right. MRIS Noida, team MRIS Noida, please come from the left side. Team MRIS Noida from the left side, please. From the left side. My left. My left. Hurry up, please. 10 students. I think that will do. Noida, please hold on. That will do. Rishabh. Request the others to please settle down. Please sit. MRS 46. Headmistresses, teachers, 10 students only, please. That will do, children, that will do, teachers. Hurry up. MRI is 51. Please get down from my right. Get down from my right. And come to the stage from my left. MRI is 51. 10 students, please. Dipti is here. Teachers, okay. Please settle down, students. There are a few more to go. We acknowledge the presence of Enactus Aryabhatta, students of the Project Palash, Bhanu and team. Bhanu and team, students of Project Palash, you can get up on the stage from the left side and get off from the right. Did we visit their stall in the exhibition? So they've sold out all their products. Colors made from flowers picked up from temples. Thank you. MRIS Mohali and Ludhiana have left for the day. We also want to acknowledge the contribution of Mr. Jivesh Gupta. Though sir has left, he was kind enough to contribute a sum of rupees 10,000 as seed funding for one of the students in Business Challenge. I invite Parikshit. He's come all the way from Chandigarh to be a part of this event. How many of you heard his speeches? I had goosebumps when I was hearing him, right? So he was absolutely brilliant, and amazing work he is doing that we'd like to acknowledge and hope he's been able to inspire some of us. We also appreciate the contribution of Rohan Vaid and team from Isha Foundation for Save the Soil. Is anyone from the team here? All of them are here, right. The Mitti Bachao Save the Soil initiative, our life depends on it. We acknowledge the presence of Mr. Vivek Rana, and we would like to give him a small token of our appreciation. Also inviting our EBs and the master of the ceremony, Yashika Tripathi, Ananya Sengar, Anubhav Singla, and Krishan Kohli. Yashika Tripathi, Yashika is there? Ananya Sengar, Anubhav Singla, and Krishan Kohli. They have been patient listening through a session that went on and on and on. They had lots to discuss. And I hope we have been able to come up with a few suggestions as well. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you to the guest on the dais as well. You have been patient and supportive throughout the day. Sorry, I forgot. One more team that deserves appreciation. The website, Gaurav Vashisht and team. Gaurav Vashisht and team are students from the university who made the Manav Rachna Pop Talks website in record speed and edited and re-edited it thousands of times. Have you visited the website, Manav Rachna Pop Talks? Have you taken the pledge? Are you following it? Once you have been honest and true to a pledge for 3 months, you can revisit the website and take another pledge and follow that for the coming days. Thank you so much. There were 3 business ideas that were acknowledged and have received funding of rupees 10,000. Acknowledging and inviting Team Amogus Fiber. Team Amogus Fiber converting sugarcane pulp into fiber used for furniture. May we have these young entrepreneurs on stage? They've received a cash prize of rupees 10,000. The check will be given in the name of the school. Next we have Tarana sanitary pads, sustainable biodegradable pads. Team Taruna sanitary pads. They too have got a funding of rupees 10,000. And we have Subble Trouble solution to convert Subble into fodder, sorry. So all the 3 teams have been generously funded by Dr. Sunny Bansal, ED Manav Rachna 46, Mr. Lavkesh Magu, ED Manav Rachna Noida, and Mr. Jivesh Gupta, an environmentalist. This achievement will go a long way in boosting them up and of course will inspire others to come up with more ideas.
Big hand, children, once again. We are well within time. And one trophy I like to present to Surbhi Joshi, who has been with us working throughout. Surbhi Joshi and Swati and Tina together, if they are here. Varun, come together. Varun, please come on the stage. Tina, please come. Dr. Babita Parashar, please come. Swati, Rishabh, all of you please come for one trophy. Trophy doesn't matter, but all of you need to be there. Ananjit also, you also be a part of it. Yeah. Big hand for this team. Small but big wonders they have created. Very well done. Anybody left from the team here? Goel was there. Somebody, if you're here, you could come on the stage. Well done, all of you. Big hand. Great. I'm coming. एक मिनट सर. एंड जिन्होंने सारी ट्रॉफीज दी हैं, एक मेमेंटो डॉक्टर संजय श्रीवास्तव जी के लिए, एक मेमेंटो डॉक्टर एनसी वाधवा जी के लिए. ममता मैम प्लीज. सर ये टोकन आप याद रखेंगे, ये हमारा इन हाउस प्रोडक्शन है. एंड चिल्ड्रन यू लुक एट दिस, व्हाट यू आर वेयरिंग हियर इज अगेन इन हाउस क्रिएटेड. लेजर कटिंग मशीन. वरुण सर एंड आदित्य. वेयर इज आदित्य? आदित्य, वेयर इज आदित्य? आदित्य आ जाओ, कम ऑन द स्टेज, गेट अ पिक्चर क्लिक्ड. Purnima, you have not been part, I think you could also come. Yes. Thank you so much, sir, for being here, taking out time. Dr. NC Vadwa ji, sir, आप 2 मिनट के लिए बस इनको congratulations and best wishes for 2 minutes, so that we wind it up. आपके words के साथ हम wind up कर रहे हैं. And with this, we thank everyone. Just congratulations. That's all.
My colleague Dr. Sanjay Srivastav ji, Madam Sanyukta, principals of Manav Rachna schools, dignitaries and students. We will not like to detain you. I would like to congratulate all of you for very successfully participating and taking this program